Okay, we're going? We're going, I fear. Right. I'm gonna start this off by looking at the sphere grid. Still need Blazara. Okay, okay. No, we're all caught up, and I think we have ability spheres to share around, so that's good. Anyway, we're going. I don't think I ever went in here actually, but after that we will be going to the Moonflow. Love the Moonflow. Hey Diva. No, I want to look at your weapons actually. Anything good? No. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that is better. However, that's not as good. This is better. Yes. Oh, this Dark Ward is good. Jesus Christ, that's still too loud. Oh my god. Thank you, but that was... I've just gone deaf. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. No, I need to... How the hell do I... Like... Yeah, bring that down by another 10 decibels. Jesus. Yeah, that looks good. Thank you for that, but that was insane. To, who was that? DZ Luna 7, thank you very much for the follow. Okay. Yeah, everything else we have is good. Items. I want to look at your items, actually. What if I have, like, 14 high potions? How would I cope? I actually still can't buy high potions. That's crazy. Okay. You do have a chest I will be stealing, however. Switch header. That's a whack-a weapon. So glad I didn't buy that stupid thing. Because that already bettered on it. Okay. I know where the next Albe Primer is. So it's fine. It's on the edge of the Moonflow. Oh, I've just realized that something I don't think I've ever realized, and that Yevon let them do that. Why the hell would I want you to have magic plus 20%? That's really good though. They let the Crusaders do that so that they could ruin their psyches and make sure that they never did anything ever again against the church. Devious. I am just talking to them all to steal their potions though. Thank you so much. I have 40 potions.
Off so early?
Girl, I have a pilgrimage to be doing.
You must be exhausted after working so hard last night. Will you be okay?
I'll be fine.
I feel that I have rested enough, but thank you for your kindness. Will you be leaving too?
Yes. First we cross the Moonflow, and then we head north in search of chocobos to replace those we have lost.
The Calmans.
Once we find chocobos, our mounted forces will ride again.
Huh? Aren't you missing someone?
Captain! Wait for me!
You just kicked that monkey in the head.
What took
Watch
you so
out.
long? We're leaving.
You expect me to keep up with a chocobo?
Alma did.
Lady Yuna, I wish you good fortune.
Oh,
Elma,
Harry.
Clasco, let's
Hello.
go.
How are you?
Damn.
Hey, can I just
I can't
rest a
believe
sec?
you're here for this one and not the
No
one where I
complaints.
defeated the Luca Goers in the historic victory of the century, in which I used the Jack Shock once, panicked, and then did nothing else of use.
Where to next?
It's recorded on the
Cross
internet.
the Moonflow.
Gotcha.
It's real.
Moonflow,
The
baby,
only
here we
Blitzball
come.
game I have ever won in my life. Anyway, we're going to the Moonflow. Ooh. I was gonna say I lost my train of thought. I don't think I had one. I think it was just consciousness. I'm just stealing the potions off of the needy and the downtrodden. Just makes, yeah. I literally the other night we did Operation Meehan and just got Ixion. I was like, no, we haven't done anything special. I've gotten like I'm trying. What I'm aiming for is 100%. So, that is. So far, I've gotten every Elbed primer, but there's nothing really else that I can get yet. I've got Valifor's second overdrive. That's kind of it, really. But like, there's nothing you can do until you get the airship. Yeah, I sort of decided, I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to do it, I'm going to make myself do it. Because I know otherwise, if I'm just playing it by myself, I'll get up to the end and then go, I actually just want to defeat Sin. It's over. We're not doing this. I've had enough.
Let's see.
But yeah, I want to actually do it this time, so yeah. I'm not particularly overpowered at the minute. I think Lulu and Tidus have like high damage numbers for some reason. Yeah, I've never done the lightning bolts. Like, I've never attempted to do it. The Fiend Arena stuff I've done a little bit. Like, I think I went around and got all of the creatures for like Orin's Celestial Weapon, I think, because I had a really tough time with the final boss. The only actual time I've ever actually cleared this game, which was in the last year. Tidus, don't do that. I did that, like, I think I tried the Chocobo minigame once, got frustrated, and then gave up. So that never happened. I think I did decently okay at the butterflies, but I may be gaslighting myself. Oh, thank you for having my back. That's so nice. Hold me accountable is more like it.
We can all learn a lesson from what has happened to the
I'm being so
Crusaders.
serious also. I've never trusted this
Only the
woman.
truly faithful have a hope of
And I
defeating
know
sin.
she's in like religious psychosis, and like that's fine. I've been there, done that, but I was a child, to be fair, so I didn't really have a choice.
I'm
But
thinking of going to Guado Salam.
you need to calm it
I've not
down.
spoken with the Guado for some time.
What the hell does that mean? I haven't seen any Guado in a while. Let me go to their house. That's crazy. Why is there an Ochu in every single encounter, may I ask? What's going on here? Yeah, and it's like, she's, yes, the Pentecostal evangelist and all that, but like, she's not even one of the evil ones. Like, obviously, you know, all the maesters are like disgusting and evil and all that, but it's like, Shalinda's just doing it for the love of the game, really. She's just big into religion. I say that as if it's such a strange concept, whereas like, obviously, half of the entire world is at it now. I mean, I'm not immune to propaganda. I was keeping up with the Pope and stuff, but to be fair,
Summoner unit.
that's
ready.
different. That's the Pope. It's our guy. I know him. Yes, she also is racist, that's true. Oh my god, we are coming up to Waka saying slurs, so that's fun. I hate Waka so much. Partially because of who he is and what he does as a person, and secondly because he's going to make me do more Blitzball later. Thank you so much for that. That is so good. Why is my phone not letting me look at that? My phone just censored you calling Waka a jerk. What the hell is that about? That's crazy. What kind of settings do I have on this thing? What was my train of thought? Yeah, I just don't like Waka. I always, in my head, I think of when they're riding the Shoopuff. That's one of the moments. And the slurs. And oh, can I get a fucking break? Yes, when they're riding the Shoopuff, and then he says the slurs and all that. And also the scene after Home when he says, "Just think like it's a big firework," and I'm like, Waka, that is crazy, crazy work to be saying all that. That, like, you're insane. Also, just to reiterate, Tidus doesn't even look like Chapu. We're about to find out. Every time I've seen that scene in the far plane, I'm like, who is this man and who are we thinking he looks like? Because none of this matches up at all. I'm so glad you did that yet again. I love the Ochus. I would love an encounter without one of them. Okay, let's bring Yuna back out. Yuna's also cracked in the HP department somehow. Because I used like one HP sphere on her. Like when you get a new one, I didn't realize that it would be so powerful. She does have high summon. I might grand summon the next Ochu I see because I just can't be coping with this. How do I want? Tidus, probably. And I'm gonna have to learn what steals are good. How do I get no encounters? I've got the destruction spheres. Hi Daisy, how are you? You joined us at the Moonflow. We're about to witness bullying on several occasions, actually, but not before. Why did the Ochus hate me? What's going on? You know what? You know what? No, I'm playing. I don't care about this one. You get to live. Tell your friends don't come over here. I need to talk to Biran and Yenke right now. We need to have words. And also, I think that was Awaka's son.
One of Kimari's friends looks just like him.
What?
Both follow summoners on all fours.
What?
Hornless goatlings. Hornless. Hornless.
You were so mean to everyone. No one likes you.
Wrong. We come to warn little Kimari. Summoners disappear. Never return.
See, I do think it's interesting that I feel like in other like things, shows, games, whatever, if there was a sort of group of bullies going against someone's sort of relationship, it would have happened in the opposite way that Biran and Yankee is, because like I thought like a lot of the meetings would have been like that one where they turn up and they chat shit and then they leave, and then towards the end the Kimari victim would like gang up on them and beat the shit out of them. But Kamari's already done that. Like on their first meeting, their first scene, he does punch Yankee in the face, which is so good. But usually it would be later on, which I think is interesting. I hate you. Shut up, idiot.
They aren't just disappearing into thin air.
What was my train of thought? Oh yeah, and then at the end, obviously they make up and all that, and then it's what happens. Which, is it such a bad thing? No, I don't think so. Sorry, I just slapped my knee really loud. But it's fine, it's fine. We'll deal with it. Where's Lady Belgamine? Where is that lady? Let me speak to her. She'll know what's going on.
Everyone, look sharp.
Oh my god. I never thought I'd see the day. That one Alchu went over and told all of his friends. And they said, go attack that party, he forgot to heal. So easy pickings. Oh. They have no poison resistance. Jesus Christ.
My turn.
Okay, this is the last reprise I'll get where I only have one full party swap out every battle. Oh my god.
I'm good, yeah?
You know what, yeah, maybe they only had that one Achu and Kilika, so maybe it was just the one guy that was trying to make friends, and he's just given up. He's like, you know what, maybe it's not worth it. Maybe these guys are not the people we thought they were. Yeah, no, he's gone. He's gone. It's over. What? Wait, oh, I was gonna say my little help sheet is gone. don't think any of these guys have overdrives that I need to... Overdrives that I need to worry about is what I was going to say. I don't think I'm worried about Kamari's
So who's
blue
next?
magic.
So you need someone with magic skills.
What's all this default lines? Lulu running out and be like, oh, so you need someone with magic? Like, yeah. that is why I did that, Lulu. Thank you. Okay, still no ability spheres. Also, Lady Belgamina is supposed to be here, is she not? Or is that the next screen? No, sure she is. I can see her. That might be a lamppost. I'm not sure. Likely thing for me to say. I thought I got rid of you. Wait a second. That's crazy. Maybe this time you'll listen when people tell you that you're not wanted. That felt really mean. And it's literally like a giant plant thing. Wait, no, you know what? You know what? No. Let me bring up Kamara and Waka and they can do things. I'm grand summoning. I don't care. Get a free out here right now.
Let them come.
Yeah, let them come. That's what I say on this Saturday night. Who said that? It is a cute skirt though, actually. You know what? Reminds me of like a hula skirt from Lilo and Stitch, specifically from Lilo and Stitch. Does it look anything like that? No.
Will you help us?
This is the first time I've ever summoned in battle apart from tutorial also. Like I've never taken any of them out. I've never felt the need to. I need that experience for Lulu so she can dodge everything. But Ifrit is really cool though. I have to say, I think this is one of my favourite Ifrit designs. It's certainly not the Final Fantasy XIV one. I'm not a fan of him. Excuse the fuck out of me. Who the hell do you think you are? You know what? Yeah, if you want to Achu dance, that's fine. Just remember that I have to fight Lady Bilgamina in a minute. You survive with 87 HP. No, you're getting meteor striked. Die. Oh yes, Chocobo if TP Ifrit. Yes, no, we will work forever. Remember that, man. Forgot that game existed for a bit. Actually, I'm gonna be so honest. Played it like religiously, and then one day went, it's over. I don't think I even played it like when they released like the Midgar area. I don't think I ever played that. That's crazy. Maybe I'll go back to it. I'll have to find it on my Switch. Redownload. You know, Jesus. I said that as if it was her fault. What have you been doing to these monsters to make them want to kill you specifically? Okay. Yeah, so I think I might lose the Lady Belgamina again. I just have a feeling that it's just not going to happen. Oh yeah, they released like the other Sid, the Chocobo Sid, and then there was the baby. There was a baby. I played one of the Chocobo Mystery Dungeon games like for a little bit.
We meet again.
I just think the concept isn't for me. It was very similar to like I'm talking Belgamina.
You are right.
It's very similar to like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which makes sense because it's the Mystery Dungeon genre and all that. But
I propose a contest of ale.
it just wasn't for me. I think I did like one dungeon, and then they were like, "Okay, do you want to do that again?"
I'm
And I
ready.
was like, "No."
That's the spirit. But before we begin,
Yeah, Belgamino is cool though. But she did. Every other time I've played this, I have beat her quite easily in the main high road. I don't know why, but she beat me this time. I was so embarrassed. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to use Valafor. I just love that she doesn't engage with the summon animation whatsoever too. And I know it's like, because it's specifically designed around Yuna, but surely they would have been like, yeah, well, we did actually make several other people summon Aeons, so... Okay. No, let's go with the free. Yeah, you know what? I'd love to see Yuna rotate a pole without using her fingers. It's just like seeing Yuna actually land on a free's shoulders is fun, but I think she moves her arms a little bit sometimes. Like she'll be like, "Let me heal your Aeons," and she like lifts her right arm up a smidge. But that's kind of it, really.
Anything back. Show me what you've learned.
I haven't learned shit. I'm gonna be honest. The Aeons have been woefully underutilized. Okay, let me heal. Another reason why I brought out a free, he can heal. Diva. Okay, that's only 3 turns in a row. That's nothing. We'll win. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Will I win? No. Does it matter? I don't think I get anything extra for winning. I think you get the reward regardless, because it's sort of like something you can't miss. You can't miss, rather. Cannot. The negative. Well, it's over. You have to beat her at, well, remember I said you're only going to get 3 turns, it might be 6. You have to beat her in Remian Temple, I believe, but I feel like in these fights, you don't have to. But at that stage, like, you can obviously be, like, as leveled up as you want. I'm also going to sneeze, so if that's really loud, I'm really sorry, but I'm not... It's gone. It's gone. It's inside my nose again. Yeah. But, like, by that time, you can have Yujimbo and Anima, and you can do whatever you want, you know. Oh my god! Whoa! I don't think that's allowed. Excuse you me. That was animal on human warfare. I think that might be against the Geneva Convention. Maybe, I don't know. I was like, wait, let me think, as if I was gonna come to some sort of confusion. Yeah. Ixion went, oh, you don't know how to use haste. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can I use water on you? Are you weak to water? Maybe. I think you're supposed to use a similar, okay. I was gonna say a similar technique to the last fight where, fuck, I guess you just get 3 turns again then. Jesus. No, yeah, you know what, 1 turn's good. This is better. I was gonna say you're probably supposed to, like... Okay, you know what, you're getting fucking energy blasted. How many turns do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 8. No, it's 7, I think. Jesus Christ. No, it's fine. We can wait. I've got energy blast. Like, I found this inside a dog's mouth. It was crumpled up and disgusting. Oh. Never in doubt. Never doubted Valafor for 1 second. I want to say that.
Stop. That is enough.
Yeah, you know where you're beaten. That was crazy. No AP. I don't even get experience for that shit. Oh, she's moving. See, she has an animation.
Go on, take it.
Thank you for the 2 dragon scales. Now what the fuck is that? Oh, you're gonna make me learn like Fire on Valifor or something. I've never engaged with this system ever. I'm gonna be so honest. Because why would I use up these precious resources on giving Valifor Null Frost when I can give one of my party members Null Frost instead? Oh Jesus! Or like, you know, I don't think it has any like particularly exciting abilities either. I think it's all just like, yeah, second tier magic. Oh. Oh, I need to cast fire magic. Wait, let me summon Valifor. Right, okay, right. Will I be looking? Yes. I will be nosing.
I look forward to meeting you again. Till next time, Yuna.
Goodbye, Queen. We will meet again. And I will have to go through a vigorous minigame to do it. I actually don't think the minigame's too vigorous. Sorry, let me heal Yuna for a second. She got really battered in that fight. Battles to go 12. Oh, did they come back to life? I forgot that. Wait. Oh, yes, let me extract mana. That's exactly what I want. Okay, a cure. That would be useful. But a 2-ton horse, that's electric. Let's not forget that. Life? Why the hell? Why would Valifor need to use life? Or scan. Anyway, that's dumb. Okay, oh, it is only showing me things I have access, like items to make. That's okay. Sorry. Why would I use Fortune Spheres? This is so crazy. Like, yeah, there's nothing I would ever, like, consider using here. Well, unless, like, you know, maybe if... Let me go to the sphere grid. Yeah, unless they can like use life and like bring back party members, but I don't know if that is a thing. Okay. I need to use these 2 levels that I've got right now. What if Orin needs that 2 evasion? He dodges a deadly attack. I'll be like, listen, here. Right, I'm going to get Drain on Lulu also. Why? That's a very good question. Because it's a black magic spell and I want it. What's she missing out on? What, max MP by 20? I don't think so. Reflex. When am I gonna use that? Okay. I don't. What's reflex? That's magic. No, that's evasion, which is Lulu's whole. Not Lulu's whole thing, but she does have insane evasion for absolutely no reason. I hope I have some ability spheres. I've got 8. Listen, we've moved up since I was begging for ability spheres and Kamari had close to 10 levels before I could move him because he really needed to learn cheer. I would not have been able to cope if he didn't have cheer. Like, not good. Okay. You know what? You can learn Drain. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, why not? Why not learn Drain? What if I need it in this next boss fight? What if I find out that the key to this next boss is, Drain? That Achu was scared for its life, honestly. I really did scare it into leaving forever. No, oh, sorry, I just noticed myself. I was like hunched forward. It's not good for my posture. Not in this economy. Absolutely not. Okay, Waka needs to come out. I was gonna say Waka can use Drain. What if he killed it? I don't think he would. But what if, yeah. You know what? Yeah, maybe I did hurt Achu's feelings. And you know what? I don't feel bad about it. I would do it again, right now. If Achu wants to come and meet me in the next encounter, I will tell it exactly how I feel again for the 7th time. Thank you for that magic defense sphere. I'm not gonna use it right now. Why not? I don't know. I was just on the sphere grid. Do you want me to spend another 10 minutes on it? There's no random encounters on this screen, I believe. I've said that before and been burnt. This is a nice scene, I remember. Okay, I'm gonna counter your point. I was gonna say, yeah, you said it before me. Achu doesn't have eyes, so he can't cry. They, them.
This is the moonflow.
So I don't feel bad about it.
These are moon lilies.
This is lore we need, though,
They
also.
say that clouds of fireflies gather here when night falls.
The entire river glows like a sea of stars.
Really?
The way that they never explain what fireflies are to Tidus.
Hey, I got an idea.
We're not waiting till nightfall.
Ah. Then, once we beat Sin, we're coming back.
Oh. Oh, these. Just love these scenes where he just doesn't know anything. We're not gonna get that many more, but oh, they're so good. Literally, yeah. Riku turns off and she's like, "Why have you not told him any of these things?"
Hey, we better
And
hurry
to
or we'll
be
miss the
fair,
Shoopuff.
Shoopuff?
they have a
Some
lot
kind
of valid reasons. Valid reasons being, yeah, those are very hard words to say, and we just didn't really want to keep talking about it, which is so valid. But Riku just turns off and is like, "Hi, so we need to go to the facility right now." Donna's already there. You know Donna. You love Donna. And I would say, yes, I love Donna. But then the rest of them will go like, I'm actually not a big fan of Donna. What about Bartello? Is he there? And they go, no. I'm like, then I'm not going. If Bartello is not there, I'm not interested. Love the Shoopuff. Is that the Triforce? Oh my god. What is he doing here?
This is a Shoopuff.
Whoa!
To be fair,
Come on, let's go!
what could you call
Alright, we board soon as we're
butting
ready,
all of the summoners in the summoner's sanctuary or whatever it's called and locking the door and being like, listen, besties, you need to reconsider your life choice? What is that but not an intervention? You know, think about it. Ponder that one for a second.
I'll walk at your service.
Are you gonna give me any like good things? No. Okay. Why the hell would I want a Fire Strike, Ice Strike? I have a switch hitter. I found it in a thing. Magic plus 5% poison touch. Interesting. Interesting. Right. Okay. Okay. I don't think called deprogrammers. No. It's just unfortunate that none of the summoners probably speak Albed. So they're all just like, I have no idea what you're saying to me. Oh no, I have to buy 8 of these. That's good. Better. Ayuna, you good?
Shoopuffs. I haven't ridden one in so long.
You have the 1,000-yard stir.
You've been on one of these?
Well, just once.
Girl, you
10
haven't.
years ago, with Kamari. Remember?
Shoopuff shook. Yuna fall in water.
Is this foreshadowing?
Scoop up Yuna with long nose. Yuna jump in 3 more times for fun. Kimara worried.
Sorry, it's the way they just looked at each other for a second and they were like,
Yuna
oh.
had fun.
Girl.
Kimari happy.
I don't remember that happening. Okay, Kamari, what do you have to say?
Biran is troublemaker, but run so do not lie. Summoners disappearing.
If I was a Waka and
Right.
I
I'll
was
be careful.
here beside Summoner Yuna, the queen herself, Kamari, and this random man from Xanarkand apparently, and I was wearing those clothes, I would also be pondering. Like, why has he got like a corset? A cardigan is far too small, and I don't even know what to describe the trousers as. No wonder he's in debt, let's just say that. It's because I gave him 500 gil on the ship or whatever it was. Anyway, let me talk to these people. Whoa, sorry. Let me not talk to these people. I forgot that these people are scammers and disgusting. 6,000 gil? What the fuck? 6,000 gil for magic defense and ice ward? Get the fuck out of here. Dressed like a desperate housewife. I've never seen it, but which one? And I only know two of them, to be fair. Bree, the one that has like really small features, and she has a shotgun. I think her boyfriend slept with her son, and there's the other one, like Beamy in one. I know her. But I don't know the rest of them. I've been told, someone did tell me the other week, they were like, I was at work and it was one of the girls and she's 16, and she was like, have you ever watched Desperate Housewives? And I was like, no, I haven't. And then she's like, it's a show that you seem like you would really like it. And I'm like, am I being profiled?
10 years ago.
And then she said, you've obviously seen Glee, right? And I went, well, yeah. And then she's like, I thought
Saw
so.
his first Shoopuff here. Surprised.
It's like,
Drew his blade.
what the hell does that mean?
Why?
Are there any other words you want to call me?
Was a fiend.
Jacked drunk, fork found in kitchen. I say that
All the money we had as an apology.
like once an hour.
Jacked never drank again.
Like
But it
one
would seem that Shoopuff still works here.
girl. That's so sad. The Shoopuff like got attacked and they were like, get back to work.
Please, we beg of you.
Oh, I meant to
What's wrong?
Google
This guy won't let our chocobo
who
on
her
the
voice
Shoopuff.
actress was. Who was emailing me? Spotify.
big.
Ew.
It's just not fair.
He does have a point, though.
So what? We just leave him behind?
I can see the file
I
and
didn't say
Evil
that,
making in the
just-
background also. Not this. Evil Longoria, yes, thank you.
We will have to find another way.
I see here and all like
We'll
the
find a ford where we can cross on foot.
fjord, thank you.
Yes, Captain, sir.
They have
That'll take
they
days.
have Norway in this game.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, you see all the Evil Longoria clips on like those Twitter accounts and all that, on Facebook or whatever, that are like clip farming, and they're like, oh, I can't believe this woman did this, and it's like Evil Longoria doing something like insane. Like they're like, oh, her child was swapped at birth and she found it in someone else's house and she doesn't love her own child or whatever, and I'm like, that's crazy. This is a show I need to watch. Also, Summoners get to skip the queue. This is great. Do I have to listen to you? I know in 10-2 to get 100% you have to listen to him and you cannot skip any of the dialogue. Like, that's crazy. Evil Longoria could beat the Locagores because if I can do it, anyone can do it. Will say that Waka coming in halfway through the match for absolutely no reason other than to rub his own ego almost did lose me the match, but 1-0 is 1-0. And that's the Jack Shock Mark 2. I didn't listen to a word you said. You just pushed me out of his way. What an asshole. I don't care if you're like the new Pope or whatever, but calm down.
How little you know. Some things little boys never grow out of. Right?
I will be benching Waka as soon as possible. I know there's like certain characters that are like, these are the best characters in the game on Blitzball, but it's like, I'll look that up when it's closer to the time, and by that I mean once I finish the storyline bits, I don't care what you said also, and I can be like, right, let's focus on this and let's get the world champion and Awaka's other overdrives. Right, okay, none of these things are good. Blurry no, ew. Why'd you say thanks? He was like, oh my god, thank you. I didn't save. I've never gotten a single other slot for Waka. Because I've never beaten a... I've never played Blitzball beyond the storyline. I think I might have given it a go once, actually. But I'm obviously going to have to give it a good attempt now. Because I have to. Oh right, this is another example of all Machina is Machina, but some Machina is less Machina than others. You haven't taken books out of pages out of George Orwell's Animal Farm. I had to explain who George Orwell was to someone the other day. Do I remember why I was like, you need to know who George Orwell is? No, I don't. I don't. Don't ask, I won't remember. But like, I was like, oh my god, you need to know who that is. Then I think we talked about Seamus Heaney, who was not controversial figure in my life, but found out recently, and by recently I mean the last couple of years, he died like 10 years ago.
Whoa!
I thought he died like 400 years ago.
Sunken City.
It's like, all of my friends were like, what is wrong with you? He's been dead like very recently, that's why we talk about him all the time. And I'm
But the weight
like,
of the city
no, I
caused
thought he was
the
like
roots to collapse,
Shakespeare.
And it all sank to the bottom.
Right, it's a good lesson.
This is what's going to happen to Dubai.
Yeah. Why build a city over a river, yeah?
Water access.
Well, it would
Yeah.
be convenient with all that water there.
No, that's not why. They just wanted to prove they could defy the laws of nature.
It's very Tower of Babel of them.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yevon has taught us. When humans have power, they seek to use it. If you don't stop them, they go too far, yeah?
Like, obviously,
Yeah, but
Waka's
don't you
voice
use
actor
Machina too?
is like
The stadium and stuff, right?
really good. I can't remember his name,
It decides.
but it's
Which
crazy
Machina
thinking
we
of
may
like all the
use
different
and
roles he's
which we may
done.
not.
Like Jake the dog
What
from
kind of
Adventure
Machina
Time.
may we not use, then?
Remember Operation Meehan?
What the hell did I talk about?
Or war will rage again.
Bender from Futurama, and Waka from Fantasy X.
More than 1,000 years
I'm
ago,
like,
mankind waged
this
war
is
using
interesting.
Machina's skill.
The trichotomy.
More and more powerful Machina.
They made weapons so powerful, it was thought they could destroy the entire world.
Foreshadowing for 10-2. Oh my god.
That Spira would be destroyed.
But the war did not stop.
What happened then?
He's Gilgamesh.
Sin came, and it destroyed
I
the
didn't know that.
cities
I've
and
never
their
fought
Machina.
Gilgamesh. I think
The war
by
ended.
that time in the
our
hunts, they're talking
reward
about important things, it doesn't matter.
Was sin.
By the time I get through the
Sins are
hunts,
punishment for letting things get out of
long
hand, eh?
before Gilgamesh, I'm like, I don't care about this anymore.
Man, that's
Let me
rough.
go kill Vian.
Yeah, it is.
I want to go see
But
Larsa.
it's
He's
not
cool.
like the Machina are bad.
Only as bad as their users.
It's because of people like the Albed screwing everything up.
Stop it. Stop it, Waka. Just stop. So it's crazy this Hypello did nothing to stop this.
Sit down.
Sorry.
Oh my god. That's so violent. You know what? Yeah. Larsa was the best choice for the throne, obviously, and it is amazing that he wasn't like actually murdered by Vayne. And he's great. Also, Unit, can you like help during this fight? No? Okay, alright, well. Okay. Whatever you say. What is with these camera angles that are just there to... Wait, I'm gonna cast Haste before I do anything else. Yeah. Because then... The camp other runway model prince guy. Oh yeah, the second Sid, because there's two Sids in that game. Yeah, I always found it was so strange. I was like, why are you showing up now and not like 3 hours ago, 3 to 4 or 5 hours ago? You know, I just think that was crazy. Okay, Waka needs haste also, because he was a great character, and then he has like 4 lines. I'm like, this is crazy. Okay, I didn't really pay attention to what that did the last time. I think it was damage. Also, if you look at the inside of the robot when it opens up, you can see that it's like, it's the same one from Luca, but it's just tied together. I think that's so cool. Okay. Great. I always get it on a second go. It's fine. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Okay. I've died on this boss before. This recent playthrough of this game, why was that sentence so hard? Just makes me really think, I used to be really bad at this. Because I keep thinking like, oh yeah, I remember dying on this boss, I remember being really bad at this part, and I'm like, was I dumb? What? Yes, I also probably was like 10, to be fair. Okay, let's just rotate turns. She's shitting on me. That did a lot of damage for being guarded. Wait, why are you up there? Oh, I didn't really realize I could attack it still, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was one of those, like, you have to go through this attack. The extractor, ew. Okay, maybe he is just busted. Okay, that was really easy. To think I was like, what if I died? What if I die? Yuna's not even in it anymore. Who is in it? That's the important question. We'll never know because they're clearly dead. This is just like in One Piece. This is just like in One Piece when at Whiskey Peak, when Igaramu gets on the boat and then it blows up, and then 77 episodes later he's like, hi, I've made it to Alabasta. That was crazy. Yeah, that'd be crazy if they were like, wait, no, he's about Sislers. Oh no, Yuna blows up. Because I love Igaramu. I finished Alabasta a couple of weeks ago. Oh, here it is.
What do they want from us? Could it have something to do with Luca?
No, I think it's the summoners.
Wait, they're mad they lost the tournament. Oh wait, they're mad about Operation Mihen.
I wonder. Didn't Kamari's clansmen say something about
My train of
summoners
thought, put it back in there. Okay, yeah. So I finished it, and I will say, like, I really enjoyed Alabasta.
Sandblasted grease monkeys.
You can't say that. The way it makes everyone else uncomfortable. Yeah, maybe they're mad at like the institutional racism, you know, like Jesus Christ. Yeah. One thing I didn't like about Alabasta, and it's not the story arc's fault, it was the fact that like 6 or 7 episodes before it ended, they changed openings, and it's just loads of shots of Nico Robin on the Going Merry, and I'm like, oh, like I knew, obviously in this day and age, if you don't know that, you're like, that's weird, but I was just sort of like, why are you spoiling that? She currently has a fucking knife in her bag, like, and she's evil as far as we know, so why would they be like, yeah, she's on the crew, she's chilling with Tony Chopper. I'm not watching the 4Kids dub, I was watching the sub, as much as I would love to see Sanji walking around with a lollipop in his mouth. No, wait, oh my god, is there an opening? I'll listen to that after, and yes, the 4Kids One Piece opening, that would be insane. Because I think they dubbed up until Alabasta, I think, didn't they? I think they might have done that bit and then stopped. From what I'm aware of. Because I think I saw like a couple of episodes when I was younger. We were a Naruto household, unfortunately. Okay, I don't care about these old people, and you know, I'm just leaving. I have an Albed primer to find. I love Tony Chopper, I just want to make that very clear. I'm obsessed with him. Oh my god, we're gonna get a blessing from Yevon, that's so fun. Have I missed one? And I am glad that Nami actually has something to do as well, because before she just kind of rocked about, but now they're like, oh, Nami has the climate taxed, she actually can contribute to fights, and I'm like, this is great, this is amazing. And she had to use it in the fight against fucking Miss Double Finger or whatever, and I was like, first of all, I was confused because every other like Miss in the Baroque's work was like a day of the week. There was Miss Wednesday, Miss All Sunday, Miss Monday, Miss Merry Christmas, Miss Golden Week, and they're like, oh, that's Miss Double Finger, and I'm like, what day of the week is that? Is there a national holiday I'm forgetting about? Obviously the men are just numbers, which is far less exciting. But yeah, that was my point. The moment the 4Kids dub ends is priceless. I will need to find out exactly what that is, because I think I've got a vague idea that it's like either like at the start of an arc or it's like a cliffhanger episode or something, but I'll need to find out exactly what it is. Do not buy anything from that man. Jesus, look at him.
Guard Yuna.
She's over there. I don't know where she is. I'm leaving. The path is infested with fiends. Everywhere is infested with fiends. That's so, like, you could walk out of your house and that's it. You're done. 1 ether, that's great. Thank you so much. Oh wait, we're about to witness peak history. Peak history? We get to see this swimsuit, which in my childhood I thought was bearskin.
You're not dead?
I was like, why does Riku just have her ass out in my face? This was the scene when I realized it wasn't bearskin. Why is this like an FMV? An FMV of Riku taking off her suit.
Thought I was done for back there.
Riku!
That's why that's why Leva doesn't like them, because they don't wear enough clothes.
You're okay! How you been?
Love her like ribbons also.
Terrible.
Yeah, you don't look so good. What happened?
You beat me up, remember?
Huh? Oh, that Machina? That was you?
This scene is so funny because
That really hurt, you know. You big meanie.
like obviously Riku's great and all that, but it's sort of like
You attacked us.
Yuna and everyone turns up and they're like, hey, join the party. Like even Tidus got like a couple of areas before they were like, yeah, that's you can be a guardian now, but Riku got 5 minutes.
You can say that.
Pleased to meet ya. I'm Riku.
Yeah. Do you remember when you dropped that like can full of explosives on my head? Yeah. Well,
She's an Al Bhed.
that's paybacks. Also, the way that Waka heard him go Al Bhed and went, I'm sure that was nothing. And now he's being overly religious in front of her.
So, Riku, you look a little beat up. You okay?
Waka.
Don't worry about it.
What?
There's something we need to discuss.
Oh, go ahead.
Girls only. Boys, please wait over there.
Right. Sorry, Waka.
Like, Yuna being like, yeah, that's Riku the Al Bhed, we know her. Yuna being like, yeah, let's listen, I'll believe her, is very believable to me. I don't know why Lulu's just so like, yeah, I'm sure this is fine.
Sir Orin?
But also, yeah, Waka doesn't even know an Al Bhed in front of him. He's really bad at this. With Orin clocks her immediately.
Show me your face.
Huh?
Look at me.
But also, yeah, how well would not
Open your
looking at
eyes.
anyone in the eye go for you, Riku?
As I thought.
Like every time someone looked at her, she would be like, I do not see it.
No good?
100%.
And I know that
So,
the
anyway, can I?
the conversation definitely went,
If Yuna wishes it.
"Do you know Sid?" And she would go,
Yes, I
"That's
do.
my dad."
Riku's a good girl.
And they would
She
go,
helped me a bunch.
Slay, join the party. Like, that makes sense.
Well, I'm for it.
But, like, if you don't know that, like, in Waka's brain, what is going on? Be like, who the hell is
It was
this?
strange. Even though Waka had always hated the Albed,
Riku, at your service.
he never realized Riku was one of them.
I mean, daddy, yes, daddy. That's not, Okay, I don't know why I'm checking if I have equipment for her, because obviously I don't. What is her sphere grid doing? She's got 300 HP. That's not okay. Right, that went down as Yuna's grid, so we want to go up and around there. 'Cause that brings us to luck, and that way, yes, that ability that I am definitely going to be making use of, luck. Okay, we've got so much more capabilities now. We've got steal, we've got use, we've got mix. I'm being so serious. Also, every time this tutorial comes off, I remember, and I'm like, I look out for treasure chests. I've never seen one of these outside of this area. I've literally never seen this. Is it my fault? Am I the problem?
You should know, I'm scary when I get mad.
Why are you gesticulating like that?
Item I just got on you. You'll be sorry.
I know how to mix. Do I know how to mix? No, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I know maps are good. Where the hell is Dragon Scales? Okay, that's so good. When do I was gonna say, when do I get customized? I get customized when we get to Guado Salam, I believe. That was crazy, actually. Not Little Mix.
What did you just do?
That was
I
great.
definitely said that. That's the issue.
Combine items and use them like this.
Love Little Mix. They should come back. Her head just snapped forward at an angle. Like, she didn't turn her head, it moved immediately. That was crazy. Riku, I'm gonna need you to never do that again. Okay, I saw a chest there. Antidote times 4, this is great. But I go to Riku's Overdrive, does it have like, yeah it does. It's got a big long list of things. But you have to find them all first, just using random items. But yeah, I think maps and something is good for like, it's either Trio or Quartet of 999, I think, or is it Hyper Mighty Guard? I don't know. I'm not very well versed in it. I was always just like, give me 2 Albed potions, something else, and something else. That'll do. Something else and something else. Can I have 3 ingredients, please? Okay, I've already used Yuna, so I can't use her again.
You gotten any better?
Just watch.
A Hypello potion? Well, what the hell is that? Definitely something I know what it is. Okay, Orin. Yeah, battles have just gotten slightly longer. We'll just steal with you, I guess. Antarctic Winds, those are good. My valuation of good also is something that is vaguely useful. Chemist plus Albeit Potions or Chemist plus Phoenix Down is OP for the main storyline. Okay. I just remember the Evrith, I got good use out of the Albeit Potions because they healed. There seems to be some use for this. Don't mess with me. They healed Petrification as well, so I was like, these are great. This is amazing. Also, it's like 1000 HP to everyone, whereas before that, the only like multi-heal you have is Mega Potions or Prey, which, contrary to popular belief, are not good. Also, the game heard me chatting shit and was like, oh, I thought you'd never seen one of these chests before. Here's one. Thank you. Right. Thank you so much for doing that, by the way. Why would you do this to me?
No worries.
I'm gonna worry a little bit, Waka. If you're my only hope, I'm going to worry. No one else has any overdrive forms that isn't stoic apart from Tidus. And that's
As you wish.
not really what I want. I kind of wanted someone else to have one by this stage. Tidus only has his first overdrive also, which is scary.
It's over.
Why is it scary? I don't know. Like, I'm never gonna get the end one where you jump up in the air and the girl that you have the most affection for throws the ball up in the air, which also affects certain other scenes in the story. I didn't realize that. I thought that when you get these the what the fuck do you call the things? The scooter? No, it's like a speedboat, but it's on ice. In Macalania, whenever you get on that, I always thought that was just automatically Lulu and Tidus. No, apparently it's affection values. It's like the gold saucer. Someone told me that, and I think I saw a clip of it. Not travel, not travel. I can't be coping with him whatsoever. Does he get a redemption arc in the next game? Maybe. Should he have? Let's not talk about that.
I am called Trommel Guado. I am in the direct service
I know who you
of our
are.
leader, the great Seymour Guado. Lord
There are
Seymour has
Albert
really
primers here. I need to find out where those are. Oh, shaking the table.
Whatever could it be, I wonder?
Please, come inside.
I typed A and it went, oh, did you mean Albert primer? I'm like, oh yeah, well, yes, I did actually. I'll be halfway through them now. I don't care what you're saying. Okay, so there's one in Guado Salam in a house. Okay.
Arms, why don't you? I almost forgot.
How am I playing this so I can play 10-2 afterwards? You found out the plan. I'm not reading this tutorial also. It's so easy. Maybe. Because when I beat this game for the first time, and by a beat I mean I've played this game many times, I've just never actually beaten the final boss because it's quite tough. I only ever beat that YRP in position. Let's go, girls. Ooh, like, that is, some would say, some being me, and maybe potentially one or two other people on Earth, the best opening to a video game of all time. I watched it and I felt the heterosexuality leave my body and it was not coming back in. And then you get later on, you do 1,000 words, and that's just, oof. Let's look at the material. Yeah, so when I beat 10 for the first time, I was like, right, let's play 10 too. And then I did not, because I was like, I think I did like the tutorial, and then I did some of the exclusive stuff that was in the like remaster, like the international version stuff, because it wasn't on PS2. And then I looked like a fiend arena fiend capture thing, and I was like, whoa, I don't like this. And you can swap out your party members for like the giant crab from the start of the game. I was like, that's crazy. So I stopped and I was like, I'll take a break and I'll come back to it. Never came back to it, shockingly enough. But hey, maybe someday. Auto mid, auto phoenix, that could be handy. Right, I'm just seeing what I can put on at the minute. I don't think I really need distill ability. I can put very little on these things actually, Jesus. At least I have dispel, power, mana, speed, and agility, and sensor. Thank God. Right, this isn't the house, this is the inn. Look whose fuck ass is in the inn. Oh my God, I've just seen him as well. No. Let me go talk to this Guado. Yeah, oh my God. I'm sure you are doing all you can for Spirit. I actually don't give a fuck. Tell me about the far plane. Cough in my ear? You know what? No. I'm taking my headphones off. I'm taking them off, and I'm gonna go turn a light on because it's dark.
Quite the phenomenon.
I don't give a shit what he has to say. He's finished. He's actually finished. But I don't care. I mean, the Albed do have a
They
theory.
say the fireflies are just reacting to visitors' thoughts
Turn the
and
light on.
dreams.
Give me
Only
a
the
moment.
dead appear on the fireplace. No image of the living
This
is
fake
ever
ass priest.
seen.
He's not fake. He's real.
Great mystery.
Is he? No, he's not even a priest. He's just some guy.
The dead leave a bit of themselves.
Just some annoying person.
And that little bit borrows the fireflies' power for their paranormal performance.
It's not even
Or
real.
maybe not. Who knows? And that, as they say, is that.
You can't just go say all that shit and be like, oh, maybe not. Girl, I guess I have to talk to you.
Oh, how fare you, Sir Guardian?
Out of my fucking face.
That Maester Seymour has
How
returned to
dare
Gladys
you?
Hall. He's young, but he deserves our respect.
Oh, thank you for destroying the Albed contraption. I'm sure you are feeling relieved, lady from Guado Salam. We are about to witness peak again. I said that before every single cutscene. I'm like, wait, this one's peak, and I'm right every single time. I would just like to say that. Like, I am always, as always, completely correct. And we're gonna have to go in all the houses first because I need this Albed primer. I need those 99 wings of destruction. There it is. I see it on the floor. You people have just got this Albed primer just on the ground. Yeah. Can I recruit you? The Guado Glories. Pa Guado. Wait, how do I actually... Scout level 1. It won't, like... I thought there would be a menu after that. That's crazy. Anyway, I hope you don't mind if I just take your life savings. I think it's fine. What is it? Oh, Zatsy. Oh, I misread that. It's like, and what do they call him? Whoa. Why would you say that? Oh my god. I suppose you think we all look the same. That's crazy. That's crazy thing to say to someone. Oh my god. Why are we assuming these things? You're making an ass out of you and me. Anyway, this is the weapon shop. Why are you in the weapon shop? Your husband's about to get fucking killed. Yeah, you know what, actually, yes, she saw Walker in the party and she's like, I'm gonna preempt this one, actually. Let me get to him first. Okay, Devastator, yeah. I'm giving Riku strength plus 5% as if she's gonna physically attack anyone. Targe, a yellow Targe. That will be useful for the Thunder Plains, I guess. What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh. Thank you.
Right, not even just an oh. Fancy seeing you here inside the the weapon shop of Guado Salam. Not MSG MSG mixed pyrrhic ready gear. What is monosodium glutamate again? Jesus. Now wait. I looked at that and then was like, why the hell would I want that? Then I went, wait, maybe I do want that, but this does cost 12,000 gil. No, I don't think so. You sell the same shit that the weapon shop does. You went in and bought a couple of those and went, I'm gonna sell them 6 feet away over here. This is not good market practice. Respect for the dead is the same. That's so good. I love the concept of the Guado as a race, like sort of like a more plant-like people. I think that is so cool. It is a shame that the most prominent Guado in the game is half human, so they actually have very little Guado features, unfortunately, apart from the hairstyle, which they could just have as sorry, I did get confused by the way this man was speaking for a second. Like, I feel like a human character in this series could just have her like Mr. Seymour. Can I recruit you, any of you, to my Blitzball team? No? Okay, that's fine. I didn't want this old Guado in my team anyway. It's fine. Like, it's literally fine. I'm gonna take this also. It's just Guado's corpse. I'm not supposed to know, but, well, we know he's dead. I'm not supposed to know anything beyond that. Which one is he? The one before Seymour on the right hand side. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Hey, Waka.
I don't like the smell of this one, eh?
Hello? What? Because they're made of trees? Racist again.
I don't like the smell of this one.
I wanted to make him say it again. You know what? Classico does need a career change, but I'm afraid if I recruit him, he's going to get into the sphere with all that armor on, and I don't know if that's going to go very well for him. So I don't know.
Sorry, not like Mr. Seymour.
Me too, Kamari. He probably doesn't know how to swim.
Stay close to Yuna.
But I can ask. You know what? When I see him in the Macarena Temple,
I wonder what smells so nice.
not Waka. Waka fucking hates the smell in here. It smells like smells like minorities. So Waka's like, no, I can't do this.
Mr. Seymour doesn't look like them, no.
Don't you know? The last leader
Tidus.
wed a human woman. She was Seymour's mother.
Maybe that lady in that house actually was making several points. Not this. Not this. Tidus. Oh my god. I'm actually crying. Travel walks out and he's like, oh my god, Seymour. Oh Jesus. I didn't know we had two racists in the party.
This way.
Yeah, no, but this entire sequence is great. I love this part.
Seymour, please wait here.
Riku has probably stood here being like, this is not what I thought I'd be doing this afternoon. I thought I would be in the contraption, stealing some summoners, but no.
Why? This guy's just a priest, right?
He's the Pope.
Those with power.
One
use
of
their
Cardinal.
power. Maesters have power.
Maester. He's just out of conclave.
You sure you don't have something against Yevon?
I lived a long time in Zanarkand.
Ah.
I get the feeling he
Silverware.
told us up here for more than just dinner.
Lovely. All of this fruit looks fake, by the way.
There's no temple here in Guadasalam, see?
See?
Summoners usually just pass through on their way elsewhere. What?
I didn't even ask a question and you're explaining things.
I love that about
Rather I
Lulu.
say nothing, then?
I love
No,
that you
no.
can see that happen as the
Maybe
game goes
you finally
on.
believe I don't know anything about Spira. And maybe that means you believe me about Zanarkand too?
Well, there are many things I do not know.
Girl, the
Your
toxins.
Zanarkand is one of those things. I suppose I can't say what I think, either way. Still, be careful. You shouldn't tell other people.
Yeah, I know.
He tells literally everyone he meets. He's like, have you heard about the Zanarkand names? I will tell you about them now. But yes, it's like the sea, everything. Tidus is like, oh, when they're on Killica ascending, and he's like, I don't know what the hell is happening. And Lulu's like, you are a fucking idiot. Let me tell you what's going on. And then you see one of the best scenes in the game. And then later on, she just starts, and then you notice at Operation Mian, she like leans in and starts telling him about Mr. Keenock and the Mackin and stuff. And then Tidus like brings attention to it. I'm like, ugh, I think it's so good. Love this game.
Kimari, speak.
Final Fantasy X is so good. Speak no more.
What could it be? Oh.
Okay. That was crazy, you know. The fact that they could have stood there for like 3 hours and thought about what it would be, and I don't think a single one of them would have come up with what actually is about to happen.
Truly, it is good to have
Why?
guests again.
Why did you just chuckle at me from across the room?
Since Lord Jiskel passed away, these halls
Back.
have been too
up.
The death of Lord Jiskel was a great loss for all of Spira.
Was this Maester Jiskel really such a great guy?
Nah.
He brought the teachings of Yevon to the Grotto.
Oh, so he was
He was truly
amazing.
a great man.
He invented religious psychosis among Guado.
But now a new leader, Lord Seymour, has come.
It's very
before us.
crazy that
Lord
Jiskel
Seymour is the
brought
child
Yevon
of
to the
a
Guado,
Guado,
considering that like the afterlife is upstairs in
It
Guado Salam.
binds our two races together. But that is not all, I think. Lord Seymour,
You're about to say some
he
shit.
will surely become the shining star that lights the way for all the peoples of Spira.
That is enough, Trommel.
Trommel, you're gonna
Must I
spill the
always
plan.
endure such praise?
I do think you need a shirt.
Welcome.
You're not on the list, I'm afraid.
To see me?
Please, make yourselves at home. There's no rush.
You're not triangle
Please keep
shaped
this
enough
short.
for
You're in
me.
a must rush.
Pardon me. It has been a long time since I...
Oh, and he's painted his nails. Oh my god.
Lady Yuna, this way.
He really was trying to impress. Final Fantasy VII. Wait a minute. He finished in hair and makeup. That's where he was when Trommel was distracting us.
This
He had his team.
is a reconstruction created from the thoughts of the dead that wander the far.
Why are you so quiet, Seymour? I'm not turning it up. I'll go deaf. Tidus is like, that's my house. Someone is like hammering something, like the whole room's over. That's crazy. I hope they heard me say that. Lulu, you look decadent. Ew.
The great and wondrous
Oh,
volcano
this is like the second and only other time that Lulu's like front appears in an FMV.
She who?
She who? You can't be saying that. Who's she? The cat's mother? Yeah, surely this projector setup is an ancient machina. Lady Unalesca is gonna have a mobile phone, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, that's not okay." Yeah, exactly. He loves this shit. He's such a hypocrite.
Lady Unalesca.
She was the first person to defeat sin and save the world from its ravages. And you
I guess
inherited her name.
It was my
fashion
father
in
who made it.
Zanarkand was
Lord
just
Draska was entrusted
slightly out
with a
there.
great task.
Because
He
like,
wanted you to face
if I was walking down the
Lady
street and
Unalesca.
then Unalesca was walking past, I'd be like, "Oh,
However, Lady
I guess it's
Unalesca
warmer outside than I
did
thought
not
it
save the
was."
world alone.
Yeah, gratuitous. That
The
is
undefeatable sin,
definitely the word for
the
it.
unbreakable bond of love, of the kind that binds two hearts for eternity.
Yevon would have went crazy if Unalesca and Zayon got a divorce. Not that that was physically possible, but you know. Yeah, how come Zayon's dressed like this, and then he comes in and Unalesca's like, "Oh, I guess that you used up the clothing budget for this year, right, right." Unalesca has just finished her High Rock session down at the Zanarkand South Block, and she's taking her pics for Instagram, and also her feet pics for selling online later. And Zayon's like, "I've just finished my shift at the civil servant's office, MI5. We need to go defeat Sin now. You've got a sponsorship deal with Yevon. If you put up a story of you defeating Sin, he will give me $12,000. What am I gonna do with that in my current situation? Don't worry about it. This is just how business works." That's what Seymour told you, that's why she's shocked. She's like, "I didn't know that she had such a lucrative sponsorship deal. I don't have the followers for this." Does Yuna become an influencer in Final Fantasy X to discuss? Horrific, but you say it stuff really sells. She's multifaceted.
Wow,
That's what it
your
is.
face is beet red.
You okay?
I watched 10 minutes of that show. Olivia Atwood, she was on Love Island like 7 years ago, I think. She does this show where she like
You serious?
goes and like goes to like influencers, but like porn influencers. Like there was the one that was on I was watching, she's like, this person does cosplay and does custom sexy videos, and then she was like, this guy bought this one for £1,400, and she was like an elf and shit, so like people are into that. Tangent over. Yes, idol is probably the better word for it.
Spira is no playhouse.
But
A moment's diversion may
yeah,
amuse
I guess an idol is kind of like a type of influencer, but just maybe not the same.
The actors must play their part.
Instead of going on Instagram, they just go to some place and shake hands with some sweaty people. And you know what? Yeah, I am in the wrong business. Ever since I saw the first series of her show, the ad on TV. Don't care about this plot point, by the way. Fuck Seymour, we hate Seymour. You have some banger tunes as your theme, but you know, whatever. On the first series she did of her, like, it's called Getting Filthy Rich or whatever. Crazy line. Why are you still here? I know why he said it, but like, why did he say that? Yes, the first series of her, the ad that was on was this this woman, who was like, she had these cash pigs, is what she called them, and essentially what she did, she went on to Zoom or Skype or whatever, and she called them up, and then they were like, hey, and she was like, why the fuck are you talking to me, you fucking disgusting piece of shit? You should go and wallow in your own filth. You make me so sick. I'm going to vomit at the sight and thought of talking to you. And then they would send her like £800. Yeah. Subsisting in retirement, that is sort of, you know, a thought that I have sometimes with it. But I'm also just like, someone's going to be into that. Like, if you were 70 and still doing that stuff, I would be like, someone out there is going to pay for it. I think if you have the audience, your audience grows with you, you know? But yeah, I think if someone is willing to let someone in their, like, late 20s, didn't like saying that, like, chat shit at them, I feel like if you were 70, they would be like, yeah, this is still fine. I've definitely considered it at a very bad day at work. I would be like, yeah, I would do it. I would do it tomorrow.
Sounds just like a
I
passing
might do it
daydream
tomorrow.
from
It's the weekend.
Come on, let's just get on with the pilgrimage. I mean, marriage?
Jealous?
What? No way. We gotta defeat sin. Romance can wait.
I don't know if it's romance. I think it's politics.
Maybe it is a fine time.
You serious?
If my getting married would help Spira, if it would make people happy, if I could do that for people, maybe I should do what I can.
She is
I
so...
never imagined doing anything like this.
Yuna is so kind.
I won't answer till I know what's right.
Seriously?
You could always just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
I will. Go on.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Lord Seymour will understand.
Yuna is in danger, but at the same time, she's like, sham wedding, and then I just do the pilgrimage anyway, so I don't have to worry about that shit, you know?
I had to stop myself from shouting. What's there to think about?
I'm going to the far plane. I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Go on. We'll be right behind you.
You are all going to be stood to decide, looking at someone else.
Do you love Seymour? Do you even like him?
I guess probably in Yuna's head, she's like, I can't really say no, because if word gets out that Maester Seymour asked me to marry him and I went, ew, no, that's disgusting, I have to go on a pilgrimage, people would probably be like, oh, that's not okay. and then people would not like her, but then again, that really isn't a concern at a certain stage anyway, because, like, that shit is going to happen. There's a chest over here, isn't there? Oh, there it is, yeah, I see it. 8 lightning marbles. Yay. Yeah, I mean, I suppose at this stage, if you were physically on a pilgrimage to like get the final Aeon and defeat Sin and all that, you kind of just give up all autonomy altogether, you know? So at this point, I suppose she's like, well, I can do something to help a bit more. And it delays the inevitable, so, yeah, why not? Why not get married? So it's fun.
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah? You'll see once we get there.
And then 2 characters will appear as soon as I walk up here.
Aren't you coming?
Yeah, exactly. A day out. You know, like when old people ask you, like, when are you getting married? When he's giving us the day out, and you're like, girl, I guess. Okay, Maureen. I don't know who I'm getting married to. I don't think you would like who I'm getting married to.
Really going to see the dead. More like your memories of them.
I don't think you'd enjoy the gender of my partner.
And the fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person. An illusion, nothing else. Well, have fun.
What? You're not going either, Riku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Riku went in, and then the entire population of Bikanel Island appeared there, and Waka will be like, they seem like very nice people.
You're still here.
Good Yavanites. Believers.
See you later.
Also, Riku, I don't know if I would sit like that. You might fall off the end. Girl, and then you would be going to the far plane. That's crazy. I think they're like sealed in there. Like, yeah, he looks nothing like that man. Why is he dressed like that? He looks like Owaka. That's who should be on this journey. We should have put that man in the Blitzfall pitch sphere. Orb. Oh my god, it's unnamed woman and Braska. The far plane does look lovely. I will not this part. I think that part. It looks really nice. Like, it would be nice to sort of, I suppose, if you had to be somewhere when you died, here will be alright. I don't know where you're seeing 2 Tiduses. There's only one here. And there he is. Yuna's mother looks more like Tidus. That would really be a twist. Oh, Jesus.
The far plane was cool.
That wouldn't be good.
I couldn't stop thinking about Yuna. Her parents, they look so happy together.
I don't know.
But it got me worried that maybe seeing
I don't know what sort of emotion
really considers
you're seeing here. I'm not seeing much. I'm going to talk to Kamari first. Okay, well, Kamari doesn't want to do anything. That will be a twist that Tidus was actually the physical manifestation of Yuna's dead mother.
All you have to do is think about them. Why don't you try?
Girl, Lulu, why don't you try?
All you have to do is think about them.
I know that your ex-situationship is already over here, so surely you know someone else.
Yo, Chapu! Meant to come see you earlier, yeah?
Why didn't he manifest with the ancient machina that he brought to try and kill Sin?
Gave up that game. I'm a guardian from here on, no?
The ghost, just a floating horn in front of Kamari.
Looks a lot like you. Showed up.
Like he
With him, I thought
doesn't.
Maybe.
Who is this?
Yeah?
Why didn't Chapu survive and Waka died?
Guess your place is here.
Why couldn't we have him instead?
How you been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him a sword.
Why do you have that out?
He likes it.
Huh?
Doesn't even have water strike.
Just a sec more.
Why doesn't Maka go, oh my god, Tidus? That's Shafu.
So,
You know him?
Yuna?
I've decided.
Yeah, why did, well,
Really?
this is what Yuna thought, clearly. She was like,
I remember.
right, we had Waka and he had a blitzball and that was fun. But you know what would be better? A gun. Wait,
My father had defeated
2
Sin,
guns.
and the whole town was out in the streets.
And we'll all have them. 6
Everyone was
guns. Yes,
laughing.
yes, yes,
They
yes,
all seemed
exactly.
so happy. If I defeated
And it worked
Sin,
well.
that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it? I must do what everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
We could just leave and not say
Before
anything.
that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry, he won't come.
Trying not to think about my old man made me think about him, of course.
See, told you.
He isn't here because he's not dead. He's Sin.
That means he's alive, you know.
Is
What
this
if
just a
my old man
game to
really
you?
is Sin? What would I say to Yuna?
What's so fucking funny?
Yeah, to everybody in Spira. Wait, why should I have to apologize for him anyway? I'd rather never see him again.
What makes you hate him so?
Some of the scenes
Everything he does just makes
in
me
the first
mad.
part of the game are...
It was his fault that me and my mother.
Oh. No, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Before
It's her.
Tidus is shown the image of his dead mother, who looks like Chapu.
But wait, no one ever performed the sending for her.
Jacked, I was just really fun to be around, I guess. He liked to have a good time, party, drink,
That's
you
my
know.
mother you're talking
Everyone
about.
loves that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then,
It's okay.
he was just there, and Braska and Oren, they kind of leached
Figured something out.
some of the enjoyment from them, I guess.
Why I hate my old man.
So like those people that are like evil, but like people, you know, they like kill people, and then they do interviews with the neighbors, and they're like, oh my god, he was always so nice. I guess it's kind of like that.
Of course.
He was nice to everyone except Tidus.
Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me.
Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him.
Yeah.
When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
Maybe he wasn't. I'm about to glaze Jacked. Maybe he wasn't that bad. He was just
Why should you care?
not a good dad.
She dies. I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
But he obviously wasn't good because he left, got
The old
taken
lady
to
next
Spira,
door told me
and
when a lovebird dies, the
then
one left
literally
behind
caused his wife to
just
die.
keeps up
But
living
so, you know,
until it can join its
he obviously
mate.
was bad.
It was just like that.
What is
I
a
hated my
lovebird?
old
What are you
man
talking
even
about?
more. But really, my old man.
Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll cry if you don't.
He's bad at expressing his emotions and what he actually thinks. It's everything I hate in a human being. Those people, they're like, oh, I'm just not good at expressing emotions, but they're like really, really negative all the time because of it. I'm like, no, I can't be coping with that. Girl, just use your words.
Need some more time.
Not the 40-year-old guy that shows up at parties.
Did I
The 40-year-old man at the blitzball ring. With the Jack shot Mark 7.
Thanks for waiting.
Where did you get?
I'll
Oh,
go
she
give
stole
my
it from
lesson to Maester Seymour.
Seymour. That's what. Oh my god.
Lord Jisco.
Tidus is like, oh my god, Mr. Seymour, the Trommel. Which one is it? I can't tell.
He does not belong here.
Why?
Yuna, send him.
At least it would be a quick send because, like, he's already right there.
Lord Jisco.
She just like physically
He is
asked him,
Lord
go
Jisco no more.
turn around,
Send him
just go.
now.
No, Jack would drink Foster's. He would be that kind of guy. He puts his back out trying to open his car door. Which he gets in after the party, obviously.
What was that just now?
Which is bad, because we don't condone that. I know.
He wasn't sent, so he became a fiend, right?
I would think that he was sent once, but he stayed on Spira. Something,
It's not allowed.
a powerful emotion, could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
Why are we a big
He
group?
died an unclean death.
Oh. I always think that section's kind of strange because they're like, when do you ever see them all walk grouped together like that? Oh wait, I need to go apologize to this lady. You were correct. I'm so sorry. Oh. Not that, okay. Sorry. Sorry to bring up that trauma. You were right. Several members of our party were racist, unfortunately, and apologies for your loss a long time ago.
Yuna, Jisco is the Guado's problem, not yours.
Don't bring it up. Don't mention it. Like, don't even mention it. I know where the next Talbot primary is also.
What?
What?
So, Lulu, what do you think about Yuna getting married?
I wonder if this is an affection scene.
As long as the pilgrimage continues, either way's fine.
That's it? What if she doesn't even like the guy? Is that okay?
People marry for many reasons.
Obviously she doesn't like him.
Sometimes
Who would?
marriage doesn't require love, you know? Defeat sin and bring joy to the people of Spira. Get married and bring joy to the people of Spira. For Yuna, they're just two ways down the same road. All you need is determination. If you have that, you don't need love.
I don't know.
A bit on the side. She just need to do bits at the weekend. Where is Riku?
Listen, if
Listen.
Yuna gets married, then
What?
I get
That
married.
again?
yes, if she is to marry, I would want her to marry for love.
See?
But if Yuna said she wanted to marry the one she loves, I would have to object.
Huh? You're not making much sense.
It makes sense to me,
I know.
Tidus. It's fine. She's saying everything but the bit she has to say.
Leave as soon as Yuna returns. I trust you'll be ready.
I was born ready. I don't really want to talk to you.
For a while there, I was a little worried about what was gonna happen, yeah?
I think it's crazy that Lulu and Waka are like, oh, but as long as she finishes the pilgrimage, it's like, I think you would be ecstatic for her not to go on the pilgrimage. Like, personally, I'd be like, oh, she wants to quit the pilgrimage. That's fine. That's so good. I just leave, maybe. Where's Kamari? I attempt to leave. Okay, yeah.
My.
Oh, no.
Was the lady summoner not with you?
No, she's at Seymour's place.
What the fuck are you doing here?
That's Maester Seymour, or Lord Seymour.
Don't.
Oh, I'll be careful. Sorry.
Give over.
That's all right. Oh,
Get a grip.
Maester Seymour left Guado Salam a short while ago.
You serious?
I believe he went to the temple in Makalania. Maester Seymour is also.
Yuna's just been poking through the drawers in Seymour's eyes. You better walk away. Hey. He is not there. I don't know what her ass has been doing in there, but she's drawing mustaches on all. No, she doesn't need to draw mustaches on the portraits. They've all got them.
Jisco, please tell me. What can I do to help?
Yuna, let's go.
She's been staring at his face for the last hour. I would do the same. I'm gonna be so real. Does Jisco look better than his son? Yeah, he does. She was not gonna travel. Oh, this is when Tidus is that really funny noise.
Makalania Temple.
I?
What I don't get is,
But why?
head off without a peep to anyone.
Like, I know there was the whole thing
Maybe
about
he wasn't expecting Yuna's answer so soon.
the
That's probably it.
the voice acting in the direction and the you know, they didn't get to look at the footage and all that.
Oh,
But
You're a poor liar.
why would he make that noise regardless?
no, it's nothing. Come on, let's go.
Maybe James Arnold Taylor just knows what he's doing, and he is a master, and he's really good at what he does. Wait, I need to go see it first, actually. If Shalinda's in here, I'm not talking to her. I'm not talking to you. No, I have to. It fuels the hatred inside me. Okay, I think we will also probably get to the first thing in the Thunder Plains, and then I'll probably have to stop.
Please, tell the Lady Yuna that I am doing just as she advised me.
I'm gonna tell her you quit the clergy, to start up your own personal custom video service, as we discussed previously, and it's not going very well. 0 customers. Everyone went, ew, no. That's disgusting. Can we have to dodge the thunder now? Also, so real. Riku's real for this.
We're here.
This is horrifying. I will not be doing the 200 lightning balls tonight. Get me the no encounter's weapon before that. Jesus. But thank you for coming anyway. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Some of us have work in the morning, so...
Meaning we should avoid wide open areas.
But yeah, this story is like horrifying.
Nice knowing you.
Okay, I'll go.
Twitch just sent me a notification that was like, you should go watch this stream. It's like, girl, I'm busy. Okay, right, well, that was a test. You walk past the fucking chest. Girl. Okay. I'm going to need to... Why did you... Tidus was like, wait, let me start again. That's crazy. Oh, 1. Okay. No, that's going to be awful. Okay, banger though. Like, the Thunder Plains music is so good. Oh, I forgot about these creatures. Larva's magic increase. That's so good. So good. Tidus, you need some magic defense, I think, I'm afraid. Okay, gold element. You can get watered. Don't really think I needed to do that. Steal from you. Lunar curtain, that's useful. That's reflect, isn't it? Yeah. Kamari. You fuck it. Let's lance it. Yeah, why not? And then Yuna comes in to steal the kill. And by that I mean defend. Yeah, water. That 1 water should be enough. Okay, well no. Alright then. Fuck's sake.
Miss me?
You were so stubborn and evil. Okay, this is great. I built these spheres. Amazing. Right. Yeah, no, I've got time to get to the first place. Get that, whatever the fuck. The Albit Primer. Yes, exactly. High Potion ×2, that's very useful. There are creatures in this zone. Girl, little creatures here. Watch out. Waka. Zandara is gonna kill several party members. And confuse several party members. That's not okay. Okay, get rid of one. That's good. Riku can steal from the one that has less evasion. Electro Marble, this is great. I'm gonna need you not to do that again. Okay, okay. It's going so well. Thank you for asking.
Miss me?
Okay, we can't afford to hit anyone with anything. Right, but if you use Lancet on that, you'll kill it. Orin is last. Okay, well, it's over. Can I use Lancet on Waka? No. Of course not. That would be too easy. And Waka's had several goes, so I think you don't really need the turn. I'm gonna use a lot of MP in this area, I can feel it. Right, no abilities, Yuna. We're gonna talk to the Cactuars also, though. Because it's lovely to talk to the Cactuars, that's why. Watera on the gold element. You defend. Don't. I was like, do not. Do not. Please. Steal from the Rayman. High potion, that's good. Is it good? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I've just decided it's good apparently. Right, Kamari, you come out and you can lance it the thing to death. Use guard. Yeah. Why not? Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting up in arms about the guard skill. Like, Jesus Christ. There we go. They did Ew. The Cactuar thing is for Kamari's Spirit Lance, I believe, isn't it? A strange stone. Yeah, press square in front of it. There's a chest, I can see it. Like, I believe I cannot get the Spirit Lance yet because I need to have the Celestial Mirror before I can open it. The chest that it's going to be in. Do we have any other configurations? No? Okay. Right, I'll take you out first. Now you're gone. I'll tell you when you're gone. Alright, okay. And Ryu can come out and steal from the element. Because, you know what? You always need more Electro Marbles. Like, you never really leave the house with enough Electro Marbles. I find I do anyway. You know, you're always going like, oh my god, where are my Electro Marbles? I don't remember who was left. Tidus, I think. And then it's just Waka. I think I only used Lancet on it, so... Anyone else get a new overdrive mode, please? Because there's like 12,000 of them, and I've gotten one on one character. This is crazy. Ooh. So that is unfortunately one. Is that who I fucking think it is? It's not Lady Belgamine. No, surely not. Okay, I know your magic is increased. That's why it did so much, because its magic had increased. Ah, yes, fair enough. I'm not crazy, it's just overpowered as fuck. Okay, and then Riku can come in and steal from it. Morning the curtains is good. Did I do Yuna? I don't remember. I think it actually has her and an Orin. And Tidus can come back out because he has cracked attack. I don't think Yuna is gonna kill it. No, I don't think so. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to open the menu. Because I love the sphere grid. Yes. Kamari needs this HP. You're catching up to Orin, although Orin's going to move on now, so you aren't as caught up as you were before. I am going to sneeze again, I fear. Oops. Okay, yeah, no, we'll just go over here. Yeah. Does Tidus need magic defense? Waka needs magic defense. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to... We don't need to go into Tidus' sphere grid and get Provoke. I don't know why the hell Riku would want Provoke, but you know. Okay, what we're looking for is HP, because at the moment Riku has like nothing. Oh, you got one more. So it's a good thing she has a good few like HP spheres coming up. Defense. And you know what? Yeah, you can have the magic defense actually, because you've got a thing there, and you actually do have the lowest. So here we go. Will I be overwriting that at some stage? Probably. I don't know what I'm doing. Do I know how to defeat the Dark Aeons? No. No. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I want this one so I can use my level 1 Q sphere. And then I can get Drain. And then we'll move on afterwards. Will I ever use Drain? Maybe. Girl, I don't know. I think I know what I'm doing. How did you overtake us, Chilinda? You fucking priest lady. Ran here.
Is it true? I heard that Maester Seymour and Lady Yuna are to be wed.
Who told you that?
Such great news. I have to tell everyone.
This is why I don't like you. You're just chatting shit.
From the koalas.
I dropped my controller, sorry.
Very excited.
I'm afraid you heard a little wrong. Yuna's gonna turn him down.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
I'm glad you're sad. Yep, no wedding.
I see. That's unfortunate.
I think before I would be like, just kidding.
People would have rejoiced all over Spira.
You were gaslighting me severely.
Give Lady Yuna my best regards.
You said you could give her my best regards. You wanted her to get in a sham marriage 2 seconds ago. You were like, oh, like you may not love her, but like it would have been a big day out. A lot of people would have loved it. It would have been great. You should get her to do it anyway. No, I don't think it would have been great actually. Thank you very much. Leaning in my chair again. I don't remember if you took a turn, so right, Waka can come in and he can defeat this creature. Riku can come in and she can steal. No, she can steal from that thing. It's all just electro marbles all the way down. Like, Yuna can come in. See, if I hadn't given him those magic defense, he'd be dead. That's not what I wanted. And you know what, Tidus, yeah, let's get Tidus in. He's got agility. And he's killed it, overkilled it. This is great.
An easy win, yeah?
Waka, you made it quite difficult actually. Was that my fault? I don't know who gave you that idea. See, nothing was my fault. Stupid. I'm going to this little outcrop because there's probably a chest in here. Oh, and a cactuar. Water ball. I'm looking at this like, oh my god, I wonder what it is. Girl, it's water strike. Like, you stupid. What else would it be? Okay. Could you imagine trying to do 100, 200, fucking 200, like, thunder strikes with these, things on? That would be crazy. Did I ever lance at you? No, I didn't think so. You can steal something. Oh, probably an electro marble? No, a lunar curtain, that's good. Yuna can come in. Orin can come in. Do some shit, and then Lulu can kill it next turn. Unless it heals itself. Okay, well. I'm not using her overdrive. Wait, Tidus had his overdrive. I need to use that.
Miss me?
Because I need to get the next one. Every time on the second go. Can you learn the next one, please?
Let's end this.
Yeah, Flake. How many times do you need to use that? Or maybe no, he would learn it immediately on that screen. Like, you would see it pop up. I press square. Now, why the hell do I not know what button it is? It's not complicated. They told you. You skipped a tutorial. No. Okay. What I'm gonna do is get Waka out.
You called?
Fire, I guess. I don't actually know what you get if you kill a character. Okay, well, let's steal from it.
Needles! I hate needles!
Chocobo feather, I think those are useful. Oh. That's not okay. Why is a cactuar with a Q, may I ask? Wait, no, Tidus, you get out of here. Cast haste on Waka right now. Oh, okay. Well, Lulu's still dead. So glad I did that. I don't know what you get if you beat those. I thought I just saw the flash come up also. No, it was just that other target hit. I've got my thumb on the X button. Okay. Right, okay, let's cast haste on Waka again. Okay. If anyone who gets hit that's not Waka will die. Okay. Let's bring in Lulu. No, Yuna, because she has over 1,000 health. You can cast life on Tidus because he is dead. Without life.
I'm back.
Why do you sound like that? Not on Waka, please. Okay, right, well, he had his overdrive. That's not nice. Okay. Wasting turns.
I'm back.
Let's pray. Let's simply pray. I don't know. Girl, you probably should have used enough that you could have gotten above 1,000. Maybe if I had slow. Why do I learn slow? Okay, now Yuna can die. Now Yuna can die, not that Yuna should die. That's not what I said. Okay. Go for ice, yeah. Fuck it. Amazing. Is this gonna kill? I doubt it. What if it misses? Okay. Not only these three are gonna get experience from that though. A speed sphere and a conductor. Okay. What the hell is that? You know what it's gonna be? Not as good. Initiative. Initiative is good though, isn't it? That's like yeah, raises chance. Oh, that's not that good actually. I'm thinking of First Strike, I think is the skill I'm thinking of. Any proof? Okay. I'm just seeing what actually. I suppose haste is good. Auto haste would be nice. You know, but when am I ever gonna get that? Okay, you know. I hit the button, thank you. See, that's my issue. I'm going to get through and like get to like 177 and then I will mess up. It's gonna be bad.
Whoa, that was a close one.
Stop kidding around.
Yes, ma'am. What's wrong?
You're giving me the creeps. Hey, whoa!
I want to go home. I hate lightning. I hate thunder. Let's go rest over there, please.
The way
The
that
storm
this,
never stops. Better to cross quickly.
like,
I know, but just for a little while.
Well, what now?
the way that like this would be a valid fear, like completely valid, but Riku actually has a genuine reason for not liking thunder.
Pretty please? Just a few minutes. I'm scared.
This
of
is so.
lightning. Let's rest, please. Pretty please.
Where's Yuna
Don't
going?
die. You're mean, cruel. Your moms would be ashamed of you. Are you having fun doing this to me?
Fine. We rest. She's worse than the storm.
I think you can skip that.
I'm a little tired.
The way that if Yuna had said that, they
Do
would
you
have
have
just
a
skipped
room
all that.
available? Ah, Lady Summoner. Yes, just over that way. Thank you.
I saw the Albit primer, so I'm gonna need Lulu to
Yuna?
move.
It's not like her. Yuna looked
I am
preoccupied.
not. I'm
Was
tr-
it because of
Girl, I'm
Jessica?
trying to talk to the table. I'm gonna be so real.
Don't tell Riku, but we leave as soon as Yuna's better.
Don't tell Riku. Girl, okay. Oh, Gandalf appeared. Not later to become high summoner. I scored a content characteristic of these planes. Design of square. Turn to smoke and absorb very stone. Oh, that's why. Oh, but lightning, yeah, cool. Tidus' record. 7 lightning bolts struck towards 2 consecutive bolts. Okay. Where the hell? Wait, sorry. I have the Albed thing. Oh, you have to do the Riku. Okay.
Are you that scared?
You have to get the lore.
When I was little, a fiend attacked me while I was swimming at the beach. My brother tried to beat it back with a spell. But he missed and hit me instead. It was a thunder spell.
Ouch.
Yeah, that would do it.
I've been scared of lightning ever since.
But it can be effective. Magic is effective against marine
Sorry, the way
fiends.
Lulu's like, he was doing
My
the right
father
thing
said
though.
that too.
You should learn some spells too. Maybe later.
Hey Rin, are you good?
Nice to see you again. Welcome to the Rin Travel Agency.
You were always just up in our business.
Oh.
Oh. Waka looked at that and was
How
like,
goes your study of our language?
that's crazy. Okay.
That is good to hear. Allow me to present you
Can I
with
have
this
Albed Primer number
study.
13, please? Oh, I already have number 13. That's so funny. I'm over halfway through then. That's good.
Would that be Sir Orin by any chance?
Yeah. Yes.
As I thought.
He's stinky
Been
apparently.
wondering since I saw him at the Meehan High Road branch. Sir Orin, I wonder if you remember me. 10 years ago, at the beginning of Lord Braska's calm.
Yes, I should thank you.
Not at all. I could not leave a wounded man to die. However, I was surprised when I saw you gone the next morning with that wound.
I'm sure this is
An
nothing.
ordinary man would not have been able to walk.
I'm not ordinary.
I'd rather drop that subject, Rin.
As you wish.
That's so fair, actually. Right, okay, I'm going to do the sphere grid. And then I'm going to end it for tonight. This is the most important part, sphere grid. Love the sphere grid. I'm obsessed with the sphere grid. Okay. Not that this one level is going to be like the most exciting thing in the world, but you know. Okay, Lulu gets to go back here, so she's back on track. Kamari gets to go and get nothing, and Orin gets to go and get nothing. Amazing. That was so good. Anyway, I think we made good progress today. We got through the Moonflow. We defeated the Albed. We got Riku. Amazing. Discovered racism is alive and well. Yet again. Told off a lady for being prejudiced, and then turns out she was actually correct down to the words used. Marriage proposal, went to heaven, came back from heaven, and now we're in the Thunder Plains. So I can see exactly what's going to happen next time. I'm going to go to Macalania. I will defeat a boss, and then I will turn around and I will walk back to Beseid. Because I have to get the Jack Spheres. I'll probably just run away from all the battles on the way, to be fair. I might do the ones that are in Macalania and the Thunder Plains, but like beyond that, I think I'll probably just flee, because I need to get the Jack Sphere in Beseid before doing Macalania's temple, because you know how it is. The creatures, the horrors. So that'll be one day. So lovely stream today. I had a great time. So I will see you all next time, hopefully, and I hope you had a good time. Good night.